The world of data is amazing and vast, and it provides countless growth opportunities for individuals as well as organizations. A competent BI developer or architect is always in demand. Now, how to become one? Do you need any additional skills beyond mastering BI tools like Power BI, Tableau, or Click? Yes, of course, mastering one tool is a good start, but there are other skills one should acquire or improve to become a good BI professional. In this video, we'll explore the skills you need in 3 key areas, along with knowing how to use a BI tool to begin and advance your career as a BI developer or a consultant. The first category would be mindset, followed by tools and technologies, and finally the soft skills required to advance the career. Hi, my name is Vinayak Panchaman and welcome back to Data Delimited. By the way, in my earlier videos in Understanding BI series, I have outlined the importance and the process of implementing a BI in any organization. You should watch them if you haven't already. Links have been included in the description. Now coming back to the skills. The first category of skill set is the mindset. We as data professionals have to think, talk and walk like one. I would like to emphasize the importance of 3 C's here. The first C is curiosity. Means a strong desire to find out or learn about something. We ask fewer questions as we grow up. We just accept the information and move on. Now imagine you as a BI developer have been asked to develop a sales dashboard. You should be curious enough to evaluate the data and seek out the appropriate information and present it in a way that will pique the curiosity of users. This will enable them to dig deeper, ask and answer the questions they are seeking from the reports or dashboards. The second C is creativity. Now you may think, what does creativity have to do with data and analytics or BI in general? Let's take the same example of the sales dashboard. The report has all the visuals and the tables necessary, but users are unable to navigate or slice and dice the data with ease. They have to click around, switch tabs to analyze certain data. To solve this problem, we must use our creative brains to connect the dots and provide context to the users so that they can unlock the answers they are looking for from the data with ease. For example, a good page navigation scheme, use of proper colors, right visuals, etc. The third C is critical thinking. Rational and disciplined thinking would help us to tell the true story with data, put up the right reports to act upon without any bias. Especially when working with data science, users are more likely to discover insights and act upon it. Now coming to a second and important category, tools and technologies. A good understanding of at least one BI tool is very important. Okay, now how to choose one to learn? You can go ahead and consider the one that is most in demand on the market. So how to know that? There are several ways to know which one to learn. For example, looking at what's trending and in demand according to Gartner's report. The other way is to look at the number of job profiles for that particular tool in your region and begin learning one. While learning the tool, I would highly recommend you to understand the tool agnostic informations as well. If you look at any self-service BI tool, there is a data modeling part and a visualization part. I would highly recommend that you take a look at the Data Warehouse Toolkit from Ralph Kimball, which is the Bible for anyone involved in BI development, to understand the nuts and bolts of dimensional modeling. Read and understand about visual perception, pattern perception, how to use colors, how to tell a story with data. I have uploaded a chart selector guide that you can download by clicking the link in the description. Now that's about BI tools. Is there any other tools and technologies should we learn? Yes. I can't stress how important it is to learn some SQL querying, at least the basics. It's a must to know SQL querying which cannot be avoided. Most organizations will have a database at some point. Most of the time it would be a relational database. So what's the point of learning SQL? 1. In order to verify and evaluate the data between BI and the database. 2. Nowadays many of the projects are migration projects. So you will need to convert the queries into BI reports. If you know SQL, it would be very helpful. 3. If it's a new development project, you would need to understand the schema or model to understand what's happening behind the scene. For this, SQL will come in handy. These are the main tool sets which you would need to succeed in a technology perspective as a BI developer, but As they say, learning never ends. You can always continue to acquire more skills in the data science domain. But acquiring more skills depends on the path forward. For example, if you want to get in depth into analytics, you should focus more on learning any language for statistical analysis like R or Python, along with math and stats. You can also integrate R and Python with BI tools nowadays. For example, R and Python works very well integrated with Power BI. If you would like to continue your journey forward in front-end visualizations, then you can enhance your skill with JavaScript, HTML, CSS, visualization libraries or similar. You can also work towards the data architecture process by acquiring the ETL knowledge, data profiling, data management skills, etc. The last and final category is the business soft skills we will need as a BI developer. You should have a high affinity for the business process to provide a solution that makes the business user's life easier. You must understand the business and the flow of information. 2. Be a good listener and a communicator. To build the right data models, we must wear an engineer's hat while we communicate with our team of data engineers and analysts. And we should wear a business analyst hat when interacting with peer group of business users and stakeholders, so that we understand what problem they are trying to solve or what insight they are looking to gain from the reports we create. We should be flexible here and should be able to collaborate with different groups of individuals. Hope you got a pretty good overview of the skill set and the 3 categories which is very important for you to learn to become an awesome BI developer. Stay tuned for my next video where I'll be explaining more about the current trending BI tool in the market.